everyone, welcome to English Hoot. I'm Lily, and I'm so excited to have you here today. If this is your first time listening, welcome aboard.
And I'm Sam. So glad you're with us. Today, we're diving into something a little different. It's not just about learning English, but about building your dream life. Sounds big, right? But don't worry, we'll make it fun and easy to understand.
That's right. We've all been there. You're working hard, trying to do your best, but it feels like something's missing. You want more from life, but you're stuck or even scared to take that first step. Ever felt like that, Sam?
Oh, totally. Sometimes it feels like you're helping everyone else, cheering on your friends and sharing their good news. But when it's your turn, you don't know where to start. You feel lost, like something's blocking you from moving forward.
Exactly. But today, we're going to change that. We'll talk about how to take control of your life step by step. And guess what? You'll also get better at English while doing it.
How cool is that? So let's jump right in. The first step is all about knowing what you want in life. If you want to build your dream life, you need a clear plan.
Picture this. You wouldn't start building a house without a blueprint, right? Or take a trip without knowing where you're going. The same goes for life. You need to know exactly what you want before you can start working toward it.
So ask yourself, what kind of life do I want? Do I want to speak English confidently? Or maybe get a better job? Or maybe you want to move to a new city?
But it's not enough to say, I want a better life. You need to be specific. Like, I want to make $10,000 a month from my online business selling handmade products. Now that's clear.
Definitely. The more specific you are, the better your chances of reaching your goal. And once you know what you want, think about what you need to change in your life to get there. Do you need to stop procrastinating? Do you need to work on your fear or negative thoughts?
Yes, and don't forget about the people who inspire you. Think about the habits they have that you can adopt. Maybe it's waking up earlier, practicing English every day, or turning off your phone at night to focus.
Speaking of habits, let me tell you about a friend of mine. She wasn't happy with her job. She felt tired and stuck. One day, she told me, I want to be free. So I asked her, what does freedom mean to you? And she said, I want to work from home, use my skills, and spend more time with my family.
Sounds amazing. So what did she do?
She made a plan. She started learning graphic design at night after work. After 6 months, she got her first client and now works from home, earning more than she did at her old job. She was specific about what she wanted, and that's why she succeeded.
Wow, that's inspiring. So the first step to building your dream life is being clear about what you want. But what's next?
The second step is just as important, leaving behind things and people that are not good for you.
That's a tough one, but it's necessary. Sometimes the problem isn't your skills or luck, it's the people around you or the habits you have.
Exactly. Have you ever felt like someone made you feel small, or maybe laughed at your dreams? It could be a fake friend, a jealous family member, or even just negative habits you have.
Yes, I've been there. But you know what? You don't need that kind of energy in your life. You need to be around positive people who lift you up and support your dreams. If you're surrounded by negativity, it's hard to grow.
Let me tell you about Peter. He wanted to become a motivational speaker, but his friends laughed at him and told him to get a normal job. He stopped trying for a while. But then, one day, he watched an old video of himself. He looked so full of hope, and that made him realize that he wasn't living his truth.
So what did Peter do next?
He made a big decision. He stopped talking to those negative friends and found a group of people who shared his vision. He started reading, practicing, and making videos. And now he's inspiring hundreds of people.
Such a powerful story. So step 2 is to leave behind anything that's holding you back, whether it's people, habits, or even negative thinking. But what about the third step?
That's the fun part. Don't be afraid to look silly.
I love this one. It's okay to look a little funny when you're starting something new, whether it's speaking English, starting a YouTube channel, or opening a business. You might feel shy or awkward at first, but that's totally normal.
Think about babies learning to walk. They fall a lot, right? But we don't laugh at them. We cheer for them because we know they're learning.
So, why should we be scared to look silly when we try new things, like speaking English even if it's not perfect, or posting our first video online?
Exactly. Take Sarah, for example. She wanted to become a public speaker, but her English wasn't perfect and her accent was different. But she didn't let that stop her. She started her YouTube channel, and even though someone commented, "You sound funny," she didn't give up. She kept posting.
And now she has millions of views. People call her inspiring, but it all started with being a little cringy at the beginning.
So remember this, it's better to look silly today than to feel regret tomorrow.
Right? It's all part of the journey. Now, the fourth step is to invest in yourself.
Yes, this is huge. No one is coming to save you. If you want to grow, you have to invest in yourself, whether it's time, energy, or even money.
Exactly. Think about it. You're spending money on things like food, clothes, and entertainment. But are you spending anything on your mind, your skills, or your goals?
That's a good question. The truth is, you are the most valuable thing in your life. Not your phone, not your car, but you.
Wow, that's a great reminder. So, how do we invest in ourselves?
It's actually pretty simple. Start by learning something new. You don't have to spend a lot of money. Watch free videos, read books, or practice a new skill every day. Even small habits like waking up 30 minutes earlier or skipping that afternoon snack to buy a book instead can make a huge difference.
I love that. It's not about spending loads of money on expensive classes. It's about consistency. And the best part is, you don't need to go to a fancy school or be rich to start. You just need dedication and action.
Exactly. You are your own investment. So, if you want a better life, it starts with investing in yourself, learning, growing, and making small changes every day.
All right, let's move to the fifth step. And this one is really important. Care about yourself first.
Wait a minute, that sounds a bit selfish, right?
I can see why you might think that. But no, it's not about being rude or mean to others. It's about taking care of your own needs first. Your time, your energy, and your dreams matter.
Exactly. Sometimes we say yes when we really want to say no. We help others even when we're tired or stressed. And you know what? That's not kindness. It's losing yourself.
Yes, we need to protect our time and energy. It's okay to say no when something doesn't feel right, like a toxic relationship or a tiring event. Your life has a purpose, and you can't be everything to everyone.
Let me tell you about Mia. She was always helping everyone, her family, her friends, her partner, but no one respected her. She was unhappy and drained. So one day, she decided to be selfish. She left her bad relationship, stopped saying yes to everything, and focused on her own dreams.
Wow, I love that. And now,
Now, she's stronger, happier, and more successful. And guess what? She helps even more people, but from a place of strength, not weakness.
that's amazing. So, step 5 is all about making sure you're taking care of your own needs first. And remember, saying no is okay.
Right, it's not about being selfish in a bad way, but protecting your energy so that you can help others from a place of strength.
Now, the sixth step is to believe that you deserve it.
This one is powerful. You can work hard, try your best, but if you don't believe you deserve a good life, nothing will change.
That's right. If deep inside you think, I'm not good enough, that's what your life will reflect. But if you believe you deserve love, peace, success, and happiness, then that's what you'll start attracting.
Let me ask you, if someone gave you a five-star hotel room, would you feel happy or uncomfortable? Would you feel ready for your dream job or scared?
Good question. Sometimes we push away good things because we don't feel worthy of them. But the truth is, you were born with value. You have the right to dream and grow.
Exactly. So, say this every day. I deserve the life I dream of. Say it until you believe it. Keep saying it, and your world will start to change.
I love that. It's so important to remind ourselves that we deserve all the good things that come our way.
Absolutely. And step 7 is all about letting go of old lies and wrong beliefs.
Oh boy, this one is so powerful. We all have these beliefs, maybe from our childhood or from people who were scared or hurt, that we've been holding on to. Things like, don't dream too big, or success is for lucky people.
Exactly. Those are just limits people put on us because of their own fears, but you don't have to believe them.
No way! You are not here to live someone else's life. You're here to create your own. It's time to challenge those old beliefs and break free.
Right? So here's what you need to do. Ask yourself, who said I can't do this? Who told me I wasn't good enough? It's time to let go of those old lies. You have the power to create your own truth.
Exactly. Unlearning these old beliefs can be tough, though. It might feel like you're walking away from everything you know. But that's the price of freedom. When you let go of the limits others put on you, you make space for your own growth.
And that's a powerful feeling. So step 8 is about feeling your dream life before it even happens.
This one is super interesting. Your body doesn't know the difference between imagination and real life. Think about it. When you watch a scary movie, your heart races because your body thinks it's real, right?
Exactly. So why not use this to your advantage? Start feeling the emotions of your dream life right now.
Yes, imagine waking up in your dream house, feeling the love of your dream partner, or being free from debt. Picture your dream job, or how it would feel to speak perfect English.
You don't have to wait for these things to happen before you start feeling them. Do it now. Walk like your dream is already real. Talk like it's happening. Smile like it's here.
Because the energy you put out into the world will call your dreams to you. If you feel positive and excited, that's what the universe will send back to you.
But if you're always angry, sad, or jealous, guess what? You'll get more of that. So it's all about training your emotions to match the life you want.
Yes, even if some days are tough, even if you feel lost, keep feeling that joy and excitement for the future, because the more you feel it, the closer it will get.
And here's a little reminder. I feel the joy of my dream life now. I won't wait. I become it today.
Now, step 11 is to focus on your goal. This one is key. You know, your energy is like the sun. When it shines everywhere, it gives light to everything. But if you focus your energy, like using a magnifying glass, it can burn through anything.
Yes, that's the power of focus. When you focus on one thing, your energy becomes strong. But if you keep switching from one thing to another, you're wasting time.
So ask yourself, are you really working on your dreams or just staying busy? Maybe you're scrolling on your phone, thinking you're relaxing, but you're not actually working towards your goal.
Exactly. Distraction is the enemy of success. Instead, focus on one thing at a time. Want to speak English well? Stop watching in many languages. Just focus on English. Speak it, read it, listen to it, write it.
Want to get healthy? Don't try every new diet. Pick one and stick to it. The key is to focus your energy on one thing and give it your best.
Yes, it takes time, and it might feel lonely sometimes. But remember, where you focus, your future will grow.
And speaking of growth, step 10 is so important. Be thankful for what you already have.
Gratitude brings miracles. If you're not thankful for what you have now, life won't give you more. Simple as that.
It's so true. If you don't respect the small things in life, how can you expect to receive big things? Maybe things aren't perfect right now, but there's always something to be thankful for.
Right. If you have a bed to sleep in, you're richer than many people in the world. If someone loves you, you're already blessed. Even if your dream life isn't here yet, be thankful for the steps you're taking.
And guess what? Gratitude brings more blessings into your life. It changes your energy, and when you're thankful, you invite more good things to come your way.
So every morning, ask yourself, what am I thankful for today? And every night, ask, what did I receive today? Even the small things like a nice cup of coffee or a kind word from a friend. Feel it and say it out loud.
Gratitude makes you stronger and brings peace, love, and even better people into your life.
Now, step 11 is a game changer. Choose to be consistent, not perfect.
This is something I think we all struggle with. How many times have you said, I'll start when I'm ready, or I'll speak English when I can speak it perfectly?
Guilty. But guess what? Perfect doesn't exist. It's just something our minds use to stop us from taking action.
Exactly. The key to success is showing up every day, even if you are tired or feel lazy. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to be consistent.
Think of it like this. A drop of water on its own doesn't seem like much, but if it keeps falling, it can break through rocks. That's what consistency does. It creates real strength.
So don't wait for the perfect moment. Just start. Even if it's not perfect, speak English every day, even if it's a little wrong at first. Small steps, taken consistently, will get you there.
Exactly. And step 12 is all about asking for guidance and looking for signs. Life is not just about logic and plans. Sometimes it's about faith, trust, and listening to your heart.
Oh, I love this one. Sometimes we feel lost, like nothing is working, and we want to give up. But guess what? You don't have to do everything alone.
Right. Yes, you are strong, and yes, you are smart. But even the strongest people need help sometimes. So who do you ask for guidance?
Well, you can ask life or God, if that's your belief. You can ask your heart or even the universe. It doesn't matter what name you use, as long as you open your heart and say, please show me the way.
And here's the cool part. Pay attention to the signs. They won't always be loud or obvious. It could be an idea that pops into your head, a helpful stranger, a video that inspires you, or a book that gives you hope.
These aren't just coincidences. These are signs guiding you in the right direction.
So, every morning, take a moment, just 2 minutes. Put your hand on your heart and say, I don't know everything, but I'm open. Please show me the next step. Then be calm and listen.
You might be surprised at what shows up. You are not walking this path alone. There's a bigger power out there ready to help you. You just need to pay attention and listen.
Now, step 13 is something that really makes a difference. Match your words with your actions. So many people say they want to change their lives, but their actions don't match their words.
It's true. How many times have you heard someone say, I'll start working on my goals next week, or I'll start speaking English when I can do it perfectly, but they don't take action?
Exactly. Words are easy, but actions are what count. The world doesn't react to what you say. It reacts to what you do.
And when your actions match your words, you feel powerful. You start trusting yourself. You feel strong, like you're in control of your life.
For example, if you say, I want to speak English, but you never practice, that's not being honest with yourself. But if you say, I'll study English for 30 minutes every day, and you actually do it, then you're showing up and making progress.
Exactly. You don't need to make big promises. Just make small, real promises and stick to them. Actions speak louder than words.
From today, say only what you plan to do. If you want to get healthy, go to the gym. If you want to write a book, write 1 page tonight. Start small, but make it real.
The strongest people aren't the loudest ones. They're the ones who show up every day, no matter what.
And step 14 is a powerful one. If they can do it, so can you.
This one is one of my favorites. Every successful person you know, whether they're millionaires, speakers, artists, or creators, was once just like you. They had fears, they had doubts, and they didn't have support.
But guess what? They kept going. They didn't stop. And that's why they succeeded. They believed in themselves, and they thought, if others can do it, why not me?
So ask yourself, why can't I speak English well? Why can't I start a business? Why can't I follow my dream? You don't need perfect English, and you don't need permission from anyone.
Exactly. You only need belief in yourself and the fire in your heart to try. People who did amazing things once thought they couldn't do it, but they started anyway, and that's how they won.
And one day, your story will help someone else believe in themselves and never give up.
So, say this to yourself. If they can do the impossible, I can do something unforgettable.
Because it's not luck, it's about heart. And now, it's your turn.
Yes. Step 15. Stop doubting yourself. You are a miracle.
Think about this. The chance of you being born with your unique DNA, your voice, your fingerprint, is 1 in 400 trillion. That means you are more rare than anything in the world.
Exactly. You are not here by accident. You beat all the odds to be here. So why doubt yourself?
Stop listening to those voices that say, you're not good enough. You were born with purpose. You were born to stand tall.
And just like a baby learning to walk, you might fall down sometimes. But you'll never say, maybe walking is not for me. No, because you were born to walk, just like you were born to succeed.
You are not your past mistakes or your fears. You are a miracle, and you have the power to rise above it all.
Say this with power. I will not doubt myself anymore. I am 1 in 400 trillion. I was born with purpose, and I will show the world who I truly am.
And last but definitely not least, step 16. A mentor can change your life.
This is so important. No one becomes great by doing everything alone. Every successful person has had a mentor or someone guiding them along the way.
Exactly. A mentor doesn't have to be perfect, but they've walked the path before you. They've made mistakes, learned lessons, and now they're ready to help you avoid those same mistakes.
A good mentor can save you so much time. They can help you avoid big mistakes, push you when you want to quit, and believe in you when you don't believe in yourself.
Your mentor can be anyone, someone you know personally, or even someone you follow online. It could be a book, a video, or just a message that changes your life.
The key is to find someone who inspires you, someone who makes you feel strong and capable. Learn from them, respect their journey, and let them help you grow. You don't need to copy them, you just need to grow from what they teach you.
And one day, when you're strong and ready, you'll be a mentor for someone else. How amazing would that be?
Yes, it's all about learning, growing, and helping others along the way. So look for mentors and be open to learning from them. It can change your whole life.
And finally, step 17. You are not late, you are right on time.
This is such an important truth. It's easy to think that you're too old or that you've missed your chance because you're not where you want to be yet. But let me tell you, you are exactly where you need to be.
Absolutely. Your life is on its own timeline. Your journey is different from anyone else's, and that's okay. Don't compare yourself to others. Every flower blooms in its own time, whether it's spring, summer, or even winter.
Exactly. Let me share some real stories. Vera Wang started her fashion design career at 40. Colonel Sanders started KFC in his 60s. Morgan Freeman became famous after 50. Were they too late? No, they were exactly where they needed to be at the right time.
And you're the same. Your life is preparing you. Your hard times are teaching you, and your waiting time is making you stronger. You are not behind, and it's never too late to start.
So stop saying it's too late. Instead, say, I'm just beginning. Your future is not your past. It's about the next step you take.
And remember, your story is yours alone. You're not here to live anyone else's life. Maybe your dreams are bigger than others can understand, and that's okay. Trust yourself.
Exactly. You don't need everyone to agree with you. You need to trust that voice inside you. That voice will guide you and tell you things like, try again, don't quit, and take the first step.
And one day, someone will look at you and say, because of you, I didn't give up. Your story will inspire others. Your dream life is already waiting for you. It's in the steps you take today.
So, we believe in you. Now it's time for you to believe in yourself. You've got this. The power is in your hands.
Remember, you're not alone on this journey. We're here to support you every step of the way. Keep believing, keep working, and keep growing. Your dream life is closer than you think.
And that's it for today's episode of English Hoot. We hope this message gave you the boost you need to keep moving forward.
Yes, don't forget to share your dreams with us, and we'll see you next time for more fun and inspiring lessons. Until then, keep believing in yourself and taking those steps towards your dream life.
Take care, everyone. See you next time.